Everybody in this industry says the same thing. We need more leads. I'm going to tell you why that's the wrong problem to solve, and why chasing leads is actually what's keeping most contracting companies stuck. I'm Justin Shirley. I've worked over 20 years in the roofing industry as production manager, sales manager, and CEO of 2 top companies. Most recently, I started another venture, Craft Edge, which we built specifically to help contractors, remodelers, and home service pros grow smarter instead of just grinding harder. I'm not here to sell you a course. I'm here because I've watched too many good operators in this industry burn out chasing the wrong fix. Here's what I see constantly. A contractor's revenue is flat, or their close rate is bad, or their team is burned out, and their answer is always the same. Buy more leads. Spend more on ads. Add another aggregator. But more leads into a broken system doesn't fix the system. It just makes the cracks bigger, faster. If your close rate is 20%, doubling your lead volume doesn't double your revenue. It doubles your wasted spend on the 80% you're still losing. And usually you're losing them for the same reasons you were losing them before. Slow response times, no follow-up process, underpriced jobs, or a sales process that depends entirely on 1 or 2 good closers instead of a real system. The trades don't have a demand problem. Homeowners need roofs, HVAC systems, plumbing repairs. That demand isn't going anywhere. What we have is a standards problem. Most companies in this space don't have a documented sales process. They don't have a defined speed-to-lead standard. They don't have pricing standards, follow-up standards, or a clear picture of what good looks like at every stage of the job, from first call to final walkthrough. When there's no standard, performance depends entirely on who's having a good day. That's not a business. That's a collection of individual efforts that happen to be under the same company name. And here's the part that stings. This is exactly what makes it hard to sell your business, hard to scale past yourself, and hard to trust your team to run things without you standing over their shoulder. Let me make this concrete. A standard isn't a vibe. It's a number, a script, or a checklist that anyone on your team can follow and get a predictable outcome. A speed-to-lead standard, every inbound call or form fill gets a response within 5 minutes, every time, whether that's a live person or an automated text back. A pricing standard, every estimator prices replacement jobs the same way, using the same margin targets, not gut feel. A follow-up standard, every unclosed lead gets touched on a defined cadence. Day 1, Day 3, Day 7, instead of falling into a black hole after one voicemail. None of this is complicated. It's not exciting. But it's the difference between a company that scales and one that plateaus at whatever revenue the owner can personally push through. This matters more right now because the tools to fix it have never been more accessible. AI-driven follow-up, automated speed-to-lead systems, real dashboards instead of gut feel reporting, the stuff that used to require a full ops team can now run in the background for a fraction of the cost. The companies that win the next 5 years in this industry aren't going to be the ones spending the most on leads. They're going to be the ones with the tightest standards, so every lead they already have converts at a higher rate. That's what this channel is about. Every video here is going to break down a specific standard, a specific system, or a specific number you should be tracking, pulled from real work in real contracting companies, not theory. If you're running a home services business and you're tired of hoping this month goes better than last month, subscribe. We're just getting started. Drop a comment and tell me, what's the one part of your business that still runs on whoever's available today, instead of a real standard? I'll pull the best ones for a future video.